They had to insert this like a Yakult-sized straw injection needle into your spine.
There was nothing else I could think of except for the pain. It's just the pain and me and the pain and me. It's just you and the pain. There's nothing else to think about.
My main concern was giving birth because I am scared of pain.
No, actually I'm quite excited. I just want to faster deliver and then hold my babies in my arm.
It's more like I worry that I cannot conceive. But I think naturally as a woman, we tend to worry, and when a couple can't conceive, people would tend to look at the woman more than the man.
I knew that age was catching up. That was one of the things that were in the back of my mind, whether I would face any problems conceiving and all that.
I don't think COVID was a consideration whether I would have a baby or not. Like, I am happy that something great turned out for this year.
So I feel rather safe because the hospital actually took much precaution. Hospital, I feel like is rather safe because it's controlled environment. They will check all the patients, temperature, everything.
Several ways that people know you're going to labor is either you get contractions or your water bag bursts. But mine was blood, so my natural reaction was to panic about it because I just want the baby to be fine.
I went to visit my mom first, and then we went to McDonald's, buy some food, and then he parked at Kallang Leisure Park, the car park there. So I had my food there, outside, standing up. In between my bites, I was having contractions. I felt it in my lower back. Yeah, so it was like someone is just punching my lower back. I have to compose myself, just let it pass, and then, okay, continue.
So I thought yay, this is it, Just a few more hours and baby will be out. And then comes my gynae telling me that, okay, I'll see you in the morning. It'll take about another 12 hours. What?
My labour was, I think, from midnight, and then I delivered around 6, so it's about 18 hours. While waiting before they push us to the labour room, there's this waiting room where they check your contractions, everything. It's only around 4 people inside only. Then after that, in the morning time, they will shift you to a proper delivery suite. Yeah, so that's only one person with your husband. So not so much of interaction between other people, just you and the nurses there, and maybe your doctors who visit you.
They teach you about breathing techniques and how to push, engaging your core. But on the day itself, I tell you, oh my God, it's whatever I learned is out the window. But the whole process is really very, very physically draining. I've never felt that kind of tired before.
And the pushing part, right? Oh my gosh, it really feels like pooping.
I was actually 10 cm dilated already. So she said, okay, this is it, you need to push. I was like, push? Where's my gynae? Eventually my gynae came. When my gynae came, it's wow, this is what God looks like, So when he came in, he just patted me on my head. She said, everything's going to be okay. Are you ready to meet your baby? I'm like, yes!
As I was pushing the midwives and the nurses, they were using, I think, wet wipes. They were wiping my butt. And then I saw bits of brown. Then I asked my husband, what is that? Then he said, no, nothing. Then, the smell is a bit, Then I was like, Then the nurse said, it's okay, don't worry, this happens. It was embarrassing, but had to happen, yeah.
The pain is really, really bad. It's like menstrual cramp, but it's many, many times more than that.
It's your pain takes over your entire body.
Did that cause you any hesitation in having a second child?
No, it was not. After having the first child and I look back on it, right, I survived it. I'm still alive. My child is healthy. And I also wanted another kid for my daughter to grow up with. The body is very clever. It forgets after a year of your pregnancy.
Hey, that looks like mini me. That's the very first thought. Hey, that looks like me. But of course, from my tummy come out.
So when she was out, the first thing I heard were her cries. And I didn't expect to hear that. And her voice was the best thing I heard. And then I started crying.
I kind of put into words what I felt. It was just... I was amazed that I managed to give birth. Because since young, I was always so scared of childbirth. But I managed to pull through. Yeah. I actually miss my labour though. I miss being pregnant.
So I think having a baby is the best thing that happened to me this year. So yeah, quite happy.
How about your family? Were they there?
No, my family couldn't be there. You could have 2 guests, I think, but I decided not to have any because I wanted to rest fully. Yeah, I didn't want to entertain anyone.
Of course, I wish the family would be there, but it's okay. We still got like phone and we can keep each other updated lah.
I think having a good gynae is very important. If there was anything that came up or if I had any concerns, I could always let him know and email him, and he would reply like almost immediately.
Don't over Google things. Trust your gynae, ask your gynae questions.
If you're really scared of pain, there's a lot of like different medications and different ways to help you with the pain relief during labor.
Growing up in Singapore, we are very blessed because we do have actually a good medical and healthcare system that caters to all these things. So I think we are in good hands.
If you yourself take precautions and you're ready to have a baby, and the hospital as well, they implemented a lot of precaution.
So just be relaxed and just go there and listen to what the doctor advice, your doctor advice, and what the nurses advise you to do. Yeah, just be happy. It's a happy event.
Just be ready. Nobody is ready to be a mother, to be honest. You just do, and you learn along the way.
Although it is scary, it is something that we can do as mothers. We are built to do this. Who else is?